How to make some quick, easy money on GTA 5 Online. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure you are stocked up on your weapons and ammo and snacks, or armor as well. So I'm going to go head over and make sure I got some armor. If you ever want to get around the map and not get blown up, just go in passive mode. It's super easy. Find yourself an ammunition and head on over. I got my buddy Blood Mist here with me. He's going to help me out with this walkthrough, guys.
Hey.
I hate it when Lester keeps calling. It's like, shut up, Lester. Nobody loves you.
I'm pretty sure he's in the same boat as Avon. He was the one getting the swirly in high school. Okay.
Oh, it looks like I'm full up on armor.
I'm pretty sure if we were to get a GTA high school days, we'd see Lester and Avon in stalls next to each other getting swirlies.
Alright, see, Blood Mist just sent me an invitation to this facility. So we'll just drop on in here, accept that invite, and from there we'll go and pick up some snacks. Now, first he's going to run the submarine part, and he's going to have me run the Avenger part, and I'll show you guys an easy way to get around the Avenger part. One thing you want for the Avenger part when I'm doing this, I like to use the what's it called? It's the jet ski. Sea Shark.
And if they don't spawn, you can always call Pegasus and it'll spawn them all.
Yep. Well, it looks like I'm just running a little low on cigarettes. We'll go ahead and pick up one of those since we're free here. And yet it charged me $1. I don't know why.
I think it's because you're not in part of my security crew right now.
Gotcha. Now, in order to set this up, you either need to be an MC or a CEO, or maybe a VIP. I can't remember if VIP works or not. But he'll go ahead and he'll get this set up. He's inviting me to a CEO, so we'll accept that.
You want clothing or player owned?
Doesn't matter. When he's asking about player... Hold on, man. Let me shut this radio off. Oh, it looks like I need to buy ammo while I'm in here. Easy way to get ammo. Also, you can just come in here and you can purchase all ammo. If you go to purchase armor, it only gives you one piece of armor. That's why we want to make sure you're stocked up. And as far as him saying something about the clothing for the heist or the player owned, that's just cosmetic. No, what he's doing is setting himself at 15% because that's as low as you can go. He's bumping me up to 85%. I will get 85% of the cut from this mission. Make sure you ready up. And then he's launching it. Hit ready.
Where did
now,
it put me?
On the other side where he's at, being the host of this, you get to choose what vehicle you want. With me, you'll see I'll have my bike out there that I was just on.
Okay, I'm back. I had to tell someone something real quick.
Right on.
Okay.
Now, on this part, you need to go to the Avenger, and I'll show you a little workaround on something. It makes it where you don't have to fight all those stupid choppers that keep spawning in. You'll notice it spawns in some vehicles for you.
By the way, I'm going to take it slow in the sub because I forgot to buy armor, so I'll be a little slower than normal.
We've done some pretty good work disrupting their activities around the state.
Nice little shortcut we can take.
Down this Russian spy network thing once and for all.
Did you hear me, Mir?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he just said he's got to go a little slower than normal due to the lack of armor.
That bike is leaving me in the dust. Who put on that thing?
It's Merc owned. How? It's Merc owned bike. Why do you think it left you? Right
I
here.
could have swore there was a rocket engine on that bike.
You want to go in, go up to contacts, go to Pegasus, and while I'm out on the water, I'll show you where to buy this vehicle at.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help?
Come down to Sea Shark.
Thank you, sir. Your beautiful watercraft is now ready for you at our nearest
I'm gonna go ahead and
harbor.
start heading out to the sub.
Copy that.
You on board? Okay, go ahead and tilt those rotors. We need you in position over the Russian submarine.
Make sure you point out that lately for the
it's got a little yellow dot there on the mini map telling us where to go. Ignore that for now.
lately they've been making you.
Beach that's sticking out here, this little peninsula.
Lately they've been making you load all the way into story mode before going back online after the closing the app. Otherwise, you'll be stuck on that permanent loading screen.
You want to park it down here towards the end, because when the choppers start coming at you, you want to make sure you can get away from them. Because I called my Sea Shark in, it'll spawn these out here off the peninsula for you. Only one time have I not had it spawn them in whenever I called it. Now you're going to want to watch where he's headed.
I'll wait for you to catch up before I progress.
I've done this enough time, I know the general area I need to be. But if it's your first time doing this, or you're wondering what to do, just
it's usually I come out right here where I'm at.
Follow him up. He's actually headed towards a nuclear sub. He's going to be going inside the sub to do the job that I'll show you how to do in the later part of this video.
That spot where I was sitting a second ago is usually where the person pops up out when they come out.
You're watching for his car to disappear, and right there the circle went away. Now his car's getting ready to disappear. When it does, you'll notice a yellow, like a little house pop up on the water like an apartment. There it is. Get over that, spin it around to face the beach, and just park. Get over this, don't move, just sit here and wait. He'll let you know when you're getting, your partner should let you know when they're getting ready to come up. The dot will disappear later when it hits a cutscene. Don't move until they say they're getting ready to pop up. I told you I'd show you where to buy the Sea Shark. Bring up your phone, come down to internet, dock tees. Sort by price. Cheapest one right there. $16,899. That's what you need to buy. You buy one of those and it makes it so easy. Well worth the investment.
He knows the game is up and he's throwing everything he has at us.
I'm at
this
the prisoner
is kind of the boring
now.
part for the Avenger. You're just sitting and waiting. all the excitement goes on the sub. We'll show you that part later. As far as the excitement in the sub, personally I like using the assault shotgun. It's a fast-firing, full auto shotgun, and it's great in close quarters. Different people like different weapons. Find what works best for you. I've heard some people do best with a pistol because they can pull off headshots easiest with it.
Yeah, and I use the combat
use a
mark
shotgun,
too.
aim center mass, and take down anything in the way.
I usually use the combat MG mark too.
What you're doing. Stop it. Stop it now. You are biggest idiots of whole wide world. Americans. This is a big mistake. Like crap in pants. Stupid. Stupid. The water team's making progress. Hold them off a little longer.
I'm now in the cutscene.
We're not done until they upload Clifford
Okay,
onto the
he's
submarine
going into the
network.
cutscene,
You hear that?
and there the dot disappeared.
Everything. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait! Can we calm down for just 1 minute? For less than 1 minute! Look, you look very much like you have wrong end of shit. You got stuck in the stick. You're up creek with battle of crap. Look! How you say it? I'm here to help. No, that's codename Bogdan. Kill him. No, kill me all you like. But stop. Listen. Sure.
Just heard a chopper crash.
Destroy America, control Russia, and destroy fabric of civilization as we know it. But these are all piping dreams. I am here to help solve real problem. And what's the real problem? You! The real problem. You're doing dirty work for Avon Quartz and his machine Cliffy. Oh, cigarette. Oh, yeah. Now, listen.
Who do you think was a bigger asshole, Osama or Avon?
Insecure little egomaniac. Play
One was real life, the other one is fictional, so I'm gonna have to go with real life.
insecure egomaniac. My scientists have stabbed
Well, I'm not talking about what they did in life. I'm talking about a bigger asshole. Is what I'm saying.
The AI is an asshole. Exactly.
I'm gonna have to go with Osama still.
I don't believe a word of it.
He still wins the asshole award.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Bogdan. Thank you, Mr. Kress. Thank you, silent, psychotic peons. But this is where I say...
When you start hearing this part of the cutscene, you're coming up towards the end. Make sure you're paying attention to what's going on.
Go fuck yourselves, losers. Yes, losers. Yes, we're in charge. Me and
My crew's, I mentioned something about a possible muscle car show and Willy challenge and stuff like that later. And like a bunch of people in the crew that I'm in keep asking what's going on and if we're doing it or not. So starting to see a bit
yeah,
of
I
interest
plan to
when
show
we
up.
do that. Okay, so we've got the talking quit happen on this end. Be watching for him pop up.
I plan to show up to that muscle car event if we have it.
Heading up the ladder yet?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm in
there
the
he is.
water
He
now.
just popped up. You can see that little dot showed up. So you want to rip up. Now, when to go faster on a jet ski, just like on a motorcycle, pull back on your left stick.
Basically, you're gonna tilt your jet ski up away from the waves, so you'll just ride over them quicker.
And as soon as he starts grabbing, hit the gas and go. Now, if you'll notice, I parked that Avenger sideways. What we'll do, we'll pull up to the opposite side towards the point, because we can use that Avenger as cover from the shots coming in from those choppers. I'll jump in first so I can fly it, and then he'll jump in right behind me. As soon as you get in, start hitting the throttle, because it doesn't take long for him to get in, but it takes a while for it to spool up. You get flying. Once you get a little bit of speed, right on the D-pad, tilt the rotors. And you'll see that yellow dot show up on the mini-map. That's where you gotta fly this thing to.
which is the LSIA airport.
Yep, LSI Airport, Devin Weston's hangar. And if you get bored, you can do little shit like this.
Or the invert fly. You're really looking to do something crazy, tell your partner to go first person and then do the stunts.
No, if you really want to do something crazy, I'm not going to do it for this video. But there's a nice little bridge down here you can try to barnstorm. There's all kinds of things you can barnstorm with this when you start doing this multiple times in a row. Now here's one hint. You do this too many times in a row, and your account will get flagged that you can get suspended doing this. Only do it a few, like 2 or 3 times, and then go do a race, do a job, do something that gets you some JP or job points. Get a few job points, and then go back to doing this. If you do this all the time and only this, chances are you're going to get your account suspended.
It's usually recommended don't do the Bogdan no more than 7 times without having a job, an actual mission in between.
We should
Yep.
all applaud ourselves on the roles we played in the downfall of the human race. Idiots!
And that means on both sides, so when he runs it for me, that'll count as 2 instead of 1.
Now I know I'm coming in to the right of that waypoint, but the reason is you got to line up to land this thing in a hangar. Click left on the, or click down on the left stick to deploy your landing gear. Right on the D-pad to get your rotors up. Watch out, because you hit anything through here and you can blow this thing up and lose $50,000. Now he's already getting ready to close his app as I'm bringing this in. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
Touchdown inside. That as soon as it flashes green, you see the guys start coming out. Close app if you're the one hosting.
Okay.
If you're not hosting, you done lost money.
Guy that just, I feel like such a fool.
I'm doing the close app and reopen now.
I have hated success.
Now, while I'm
Never
watching it
trusted
cut,
anyone. I've doubted it.
he's gonna go through, reload into the game, and get himself back in.
I decided to be nice to someone.
Once he gets himself back in, I should be about ready to send him an invite.
Ruins.
Our planet will be in ruins, you fool, if we don't do something.
Make sure to explain that it's advised to go fully into story, because lately if you don't, you get a permanent
Then you
loading
can do
screen, so you
exactly
close
what you
the app
have
and
to.
do so.
You have my authority.
Now see, I haven't done the whole figuring out about the loading screen.
Of course, significant one.
Well, they're recommending you go all the way into story mode and then go back online, because lately people have been getting stuck on a permanent loading screen if they go straight to online mode.
Gotcha. It sounds like Rockstar may be trying to do some form of a patch on this end.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Back at the facility. I'll be in contact when I have a plan.
I know the other day when I discovered it, I was sitting in the loading screen for 30 minutes before I decided to close the app and just go to story mode and then online.
So there's the actual earnings. That's what the 2 of us earned. 85% of the cut. There it is. Elite Challenge bonus. 12 minutes, 21 seconds. Only 1% damage, so we're good there. And nobody died.
Which I believe that's a bonus 50 grand to the mission.
$50,000 bonus. That's what I'm saying. If you slip up and you crash the Avenger or someone dies or whatever, you lose 50 grand just like that. And if you notice, you do not get RP for, or JP for this. You don't get job points for it.
Yeah, cut the shit.
Now, if you notice, I'm in a public session. What you want to do is come down here. What I like to do, I like to start up the CEO. If you have a buzzard, go in the CEO, down to CEO vehicles, call in your buzzard attack chopper for free.
Okay, you get onto their team now. Call me back, yeah?
And watch the Hummer just crash into it. If you really want to try to get out of here, before other players start coming at you, because people are dicks and will try to kill you.
Or if you're really not caring about what people think
I see
about
one
you,
guy
you can
over
just
there
open
already,
your
so I'm gonna just head out a little bit further than I normally would.
Normally it spawns you at the LSI, so if you really don't care about them, you can always just open your interaction and go passive.
Yeah, you can go passive. I like doing it this way because while I'm flying back, I'm in a CEO. It increases when I'm going to get my text, to where I can just straight up accept the text and go straight to the facility. Now, depending on where your facility is, depends what route you take. Mine's up in Paleto Bay, so I just fly right up the seaboard here.
It's also the most convenient spot if you're going to be using this money-making.
Yep. Yeah, it's the most convenient because it's the closest to where the Avenger and Stromberg spawn in at. If you notice that black and red yacht that we passed on our way up, that was mine. There's my text message coming in already. Just accept it.
Is that the
and you're on your way to getting ready to go.
Is that the same kind of paint job I'm getting on my yacht later?
Sounds like it.
All black with a red stripe?
Yep. Now I'm just waiting for him to tell me that he's loaded in.
Yeah. It says I'm joining GTA Online. It's just got me up in the clouds right now.
Okay, the networks are down, the equipment is...
So we are halfway through this video at this point. I already know my snacks are full. I'm just kind of goofing off while I'm waiting on him.
You can go ahead and send an invite. It's got me in my CEO office now.
Are you in the same session as me?
I highly doubt it. You might have to do it from the job screen. Yeah, I'm in a different lobby.
Alright, so he said that he's loaded in, so we head back. I didn't expect it to load him in that quick. I thought it was gonna screw around, make him take longer.
Oh no, I'm pretty efficient at getting back in. I ran it too many
So
times
you
to
come
not
down
be.
here, you wait for this to load up.
If it takes me longer than 4 minutes to get back in, something's wrong.
Difficulty, you want hard. I don't like listening to the music, so I shut that off. Heist clothing.
Oh, you can't.
I like player owned myself. That's personal preference. Don't worry about starting weapon because you can change that as soon as you get in the sub.
What do you mean you don't like the radio? You can't go
Matchmaking
wrong with Los Santos
closed,
Rock.
Client invites off. Go to your friends list. From friends list. Blood Mist, right there he is. In all his feminine character glory.
Like I told you, I'm not staring at a dude's ass when I play a shooter game.
I think you can tell we've got a couple members in the Suns that are currently online. We got a few others that are online with other games.
Well, there's pretty much always a Suns member on. You just got to find them.
I mean, we've got a ton of us. And here's the ones that are currently offline. We have a lot of people in our crew. Alright, it says he's joined. So we'll go down here and hit play.
And I got to call blasphemy on you, Mirmac.
Uh-oh.
You can't say you don't like the radio. You can't go wrong with Los Santos Rock.
Now, you can't go wrong with Los Santos Rock, but when I'm doing missions or jobs or racing, I don't like listening to radio for that. It's distracting.
Ah, so you don't like the challenge of having to stay focused instead of getting into the music.
I have ADHD. It makes it really hard to focus.
Ah. Well, I guess that's
So
understandable at that point.
I put me at 15, him at 85. I'm on the sub team. He's on air support. He's already hit ready. We're gonna launch. Now, since I'm hosting, I can go through and choose what vehicle I want.
Well, actually, I'm just sworn that was the sub team that only gets to choose that because I didn't choose a video car either time.
You didn't?
Nope, didn't give me the option to choose a car when I was hosting either. I feel left out now, GTA. What's wrong with you? Make me feel unloved.
We're gonna bring out my one of my favorite cars. Not necessarily the best one to get point A to point B, but it's not a big deal.
I think I'll ride with you this time because I have a feeling I know what car is going to pop out on me.
You might.
Sounds like, if I'm right, it's going to pop out my Cheech and Chong car on me. Which is my faction custom.
I've got two of those. Actually, I've got one that's a faction custom and one that's a donk. I'm getting ready to sell the donk and build a new one. I don't like the donks.
I've been thinking about doing another Benny's car, but I got to figure out what cars I want to get rid of. Because I have
got every Benny's car, and I think I've got 5 of them double.
All 9 of
And
my
that's on
floors
this
in my
character.
CO
On the other
office
character,
garage
I've
is
got quite a
full,
few more.
so... You hear me?
Didn't give me the one I
All
wanted. I
nine-
wanted the other one. Guess I'll be driving Dom's Charger.
All 9 of my CEO office garage floors are full of cars, so I'm thinking about selling some.
I've got 19 garages, and I'm selling vehicles to make space.
That's what I'm about to do. I know I got at least over 60 cars, so
Oh, whoops.
whatever's been there the longest is probably what I'm going to sell. Ooh, sorry.
Oh, I'm trying to show off.
That's my bad. This ain't exactly an off-road car, man.
Going back to my normal day-to-day existence where I don't have to put pants on in the morning. You know, where it's
Surprised it didn't pull out my Benny on me. It just gave me a random car.
not my work emails. Lucky you. Way to avoid responsibility. Not a litmus test I do for every business decision I make. Would I go to
Yes,
a reward for
the
this?
Dukes will
I press
drift.
the go button when the answer is
Alright, so we're taking the... Right now, he's calling in the Stromberg, going in, or calling in the C-Sharp, going out. And we get in the James Bond car.
Wasn't that the GoldenEye version that he had the underwater car?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Now, I am talking about the old James Bond, not the new ones.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, you're in the Stromberg. Taking on a deep dive down to that submarine. Dock with the vessel and get on board. The air team will cover the surface.
Do you see the jet skis out there?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's confirmed there are jet skis out there, so I'm not worried about waiting on him.
There's also 2 boats, surprisingly enough.
Jet skis
Looks
are a
like
little
one
harder
of
to
them-
hit. A little easier to climb in and out of.
Yeah, there's 2 people on one of the boat just fishing.
Fishing?
Oh, it looks like they're fishing. It looks like it. I didn't go check all the way, but there's 2 people on the back end of the boat.
Sure it wasn't Tommy and Pamela?
Probably. But I just I didn't have...
This is
I couldn't be
GTA.
bothered to go look. I couldn't be bothered to go check. For all we know, it
If
could have been that
Tommy
chick
and
from
Pamela,
Story
I'm
Mode.
going to be paparazzi on that.
Oh god, this ain't Story Mode all over again, where, what was her name? The 2 teen, what was it? I believe it was part of the Stranger and Freaks series. Where you help the paparazzi get the video of the chick that
Oh,
was supposed to be a teen idol.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. She was in the limo.
Well, first it was her
Okay,
car.
here's where I'm going to come down. Check out shotguns. Assault shotgun. Now, pay
The limo
attention
one
where I'm
works.
headed. Come through this door, pop the guy. Always watch for those RP to pop up. To let you know they're dead.
There's also 1 in the first room, 3 in the hallway, then 1 would come around that hallway door. 2 in the command
Okay,
center.
there's 4 down. Don't always pay attention to the dots on the mini-map, because that doesn't necessarily mean where they're at.
No, but they have fixed spawn locations, so if you can remember where they spawn, you pretty much go.
I am commander of this operation. And for record,
No, what I'm saying is, it's not the limo lady, it's the one with, oh, Poppy Mitchell was her name, Poppy Mitchell.
we are
There we
rogue
go.
unit, operating outside state sanctions. We will fight.
Now here's a good spot to double check your armor.
We are here. We come all across Pacific. We not give up now. We are ready to die.
The little paparazzi video I was talking about was with Poppy
One
Mitchell.
here, one behind the counter in the kitchen.
Do you know what you're fighting for? Bleeder burgers and the Ludamo? Wake up. We fight for humanity.
That's all. This is like a maze. You just have to learn it. If you need to, just go back and redo this video multiple times.
You Mr. Hertz people? He promised me passport and job in Vale of Silicon. We have the deal.
Waiting for it to pop up. There's the yellow. We're watching for that yellow dot to pop up.
Okay.
Watch
shit.
out, because sometimes that guy right there,
Go
he
to the
he's
bridge.
coming up behind me.
Network runs through point on center console.
You don't know what you're doing. Stop it.
Sometimes they do that, and they've been doing it to me a lot lately.
You are biggest idiots of all wide world. Americans. This is a big mistake. Like
That guy
Let me
that
know
I
when
just
he gets
shot,
it.
he's normally in the kitchen or on the other side of it.
stupid.
Let me know when you get to the cutscene. I'll try to get as
Mr.
close to where you
Hertz
popped
will
out as
give
possible.
job, yes. I am American now.
Right here, you need
When's
to take a
my
picture.
keynote?
Bring up your phone. Bring up the Snapmatic.
Okay.
Snap a picture of the table.
Quick. Use
Stand
your
at the.
phone. Now plug in Clifford right into the console.
It'll do that part automatic for you. And now you're in the cutscene.
Wait a minute! Wait, can we calm down for just 1 minute? For less than 1 minute! Look, you look very much like you have wrong end of shit. You've got stuck in the stick, you're up creek with battle of crab! Look, how you say it? I'm here to help!
I know people that can quote this scene word for word
No,
and not even have the thing on.
But stop, listen.
Like to destroy America, cruel world. As they said, you know it.
Sure,
Oh,
I would
pipe
like
dream.
to destroy America.
Now, if you'll notice what he's saying compared to what we're hearing here, it's about a 10-second delay.
These are all piping dreams.
Yeah, I'll guarantee that I'm not able to make it exactly on time.
Oh no, what I'm saying is
You!
the Avenger side and the sub side, the Avenger side is about 10 to 15 seconds ahead of the sub side with the cutscene.
Machine Cliffy.
Oh yes, it is. Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's why when you hear the cutscene end and you're outside,
Think about it.
wait,
If you
don't
let-
take off. Because the cutscene is still running in the sub.
Egomaniac.
But you can get as close to where you know they'll spawn at, which I'm getting to the point where I can get an exact point. I'm still about a few meters off.
My scientists have
You just gotta be
studied
careful doing that. I've noticed that I was doing that really good for a while, and then Rockstar made the choppers more aggressive, and I started getting shot all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't get too close to the shore before you get on, or else they'll, I guess you can say, their line of sight.
Well, how did I make this up?
Yeah, you get within their threat range.
How indeed. Well, thank you, Bogdan. Thank you, Mr. Crest. Thank you, silent, psychotic
Because
beyond.
right now they'll just be looking at the Avenger wondering why is it not moving.
No, I mean, get ready. I mean,
Either that, or we can go Harry Potter and give him a
I'm in
abundance charm.
Me and Clifford. Go fuck yourselves, losers. Yes,
But pretty much they're just like,
We're in charge. Me and
where's
my
the
dad.
pilot?
We're in charge. And this outdated low-tech
Okay, this
software
cutscene is
will
getting
self-destruct
close to the end
in
here.
30 seconds.
He's
pretty much
probably about
close to
done
where
on
you're
the
gonna
stuff.
go.
Over there, I have secret
Oh, he's already
escape
told me
pod.
he has
Good
escape
luck.
pod.
Grabbing the scuba gear. Heading up the ladder.
Pretty close to where you
now,
come out.
I've noticed my armor was gone, so before I come to the surface, I'm going to put armor on real quick. Come down to inventory, body armor, armor up, because if those choppers start shooting at me, I do not want to die while I'm on the back of that thing.
If you also notice, I was pretty much on top of you when you came out of it.
And you want to stay underwater until you get right up next to it, and then pop up that last little bit. Come on, get on there. And as soon as you start climbing up, hit the gas. Everybody does this part. Part's a little bit different, whatever. If you notice, he jumped in the Avenger in the same door I went in. When he goes in, I'm going to run in the back of the Avenger. It reduces the chance of me accidentally getting in before him. All I gotta do is go to this blue Corona as soon as I hit it, and he can automatically start spooling up and taking off. I don't even have to be in the cockpit.
Yeah,
if you want to get a couple extra experience, come over to one of these and have a seat. Pop some of these choppers out of the sky and you can make a little extra experience.
I was gonna fly under him, but
hit L1, R1 to switch. Push forward on the stick to zoom in.
If you want, I can go into hover mode and let you check them out.
Nah. We get this thing over. We don't want to bore anybody that's sitting there watching. No, we've already outran them. I got about another extra 100 experience out of that.
What's that?
Just run up here and hit enter a cockpit.
Can you take over from the co-pilot, or would I have to actually do something? Because I got a text message. I want to see what it's about.
I think you gotta fly it all the way.
Okay, it probably ain't that important anyway. Yeah, the person ain't outside my door, so that means it must not be important to need an immediate answer.
Anyone wonder what the inside of the Avenger looks like? If you wonder what the Avenger is, it is the Marine Offspring. It's what the real world vehicle is based on.
It's also pretty pointless to show them the inside of this Avenger when they can customize it when they buy it.
Well, yeah, what if they don't own one? You don't have to own the Avenger to be able to do this mission. However, this mission will help you be able to buy one.
Oh yeah, pretty quickly, especially when they go on sale. I think not too long ago it was less than $1 million for one. I want to say it was roughly
I think they have what, 60%, 75% off, something like that.
When I bought it, it was only $750K when I bought it. Now that may be factoring in the fact that I bought the Criminal Enterprise back when I first started.
Doesn't make a difference. That doesn't give you anything extra.
They give you startup businesses, and they give you money, just like a normal flight card.
It gives you some money and some startup businesses, but it doesn't make the Avenger any cheaper.
You're almost here, okay? Just bring it
Now you see where I came in at one angle, and I kind of flew straight in. He had to kind of fight and bring it back around and everything. That's the difference of approach angle. Both ways work. Now right here, before he lands, you want to bring up your PlayStation thing and go up to close app. As soon as that screen turns green, close app, and we'll see you guys later.